all I could do is hug you and go, you're a bad motherfucker. Keep fucking these motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
That's all you could do. And I think I learned this the last 2 years at the store.
Really?
Because I've become a better comic. Because I'm sitting there, I went to I would go out and see these young comics, and they would inspire me.
Yeah.
When you're getting older, you see these young guys, and you're like, God damn, I got to pick my motherfucking game up.
That's a good attitude, man.
You got to go back to training camp. These young motherfuckers ain't fucking around. And then I backtrack, I go home and smoke a joint, and I go, I remember when Joey Diaz used to dot his T's, whatever, dot his I's, and you know what I'm saying, and top his T's.
Dude, man, that's that's fucking just I mean, I don't even know, man. That's nuts.
So always remember,
I don't know what to say. I mean,
that store is our fucking home.
If you could go back in time, though, Joey, sorry to interrupt you. If you could go back in time, do you think, were you the same way a long time ago, or you say you just feel like you learned this really now? Like, do you feel like you were always like that? Because sometimes I feel like it's hard to get the negative shit out of your head in this town, you know?
I had nothing going on. Yeah. Why would somebody hate on me?
Right.
I wasn't good looking. I was long in the tooth. I had no agent. I had nothing going on. The only person who gave me any fucking love was Mitzi Shore.
Yeah.
That was it. And these old guys would sit there. They'd get there at 5 after 9. Theo, even if they didn't have a spot, they'd sit there and they'd sign up for that fucking list. And they'd lurk all night.
Wow.
And when you pulled up, you could see, like, all 6 of them go, fuck. You know, like they would beg for you not to show up so they could do their 15 minutes and get their glory for those 15 minutes. They would sell their soul. They would wish a heart attack on you so they could get up and do your 50. You know, it was just a horrible feeling. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had surgery. One of the reasons I stopped going to the store was I had a fat ball in my neck. And it kept getting bigger. Every time I got excited, it was the funniest thing. It would come out of here, and it was just throb out of my fucking neck. It was a fat ball. And I finally got the balls, and I went down, and it wasn't cancer. It was it was just a fat ball.
Thing of fat.
And the doctor had to slice my neck and stick his hand down there and take this fat ball out. And he showed it to me in a jar.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget what the first thing I thought. When I looked at that fat ball, I thought about all the people that came up to me at the store. I don't know why, man. Right there in that operating table, when I'm coming out of my anesthesia, I'm talking to my wife, and he comes over. He goes, you want to see the fat ball we took out? And when he showed it to me, first thing I thought about was all the people at the store that shake your hand.
Yeah.
And you turn around like, fuck him. You know, I thought about all those people. Hey, congratulations on Spider-Man 2. Fucking cokehead.
Right.
And you feel it. You know who's not on your team.
Yeah.
And you go home, and 20 years ago, I would come down off my coke and actually go to their house and knock on their door and say, what the fuck was your problem last night? But as I got older, I thought about why would they act that way? I can't lie to you. When I got here, guys, I was jealous of people from 97 to like 98 and a half. Then I figured it out. If I stopped being jealous, I could take that energy and do something good with it.
Yeah.
You were jealous of what they got?
That energy. It's basically adjusting that energy.
It's not a jealousy of a specific human being. It was a jealousy of Theo, how the fuck did you get innovative? I was in the belly room one night at 11:30, and the fucking guy came up to me. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. I'm here all the fucking time, and nobody says boo to me. You're here at the fucking belly room on a Sunday, and innovative said fucking hello to you. That's what you're fucking trying to tell me. How did you get real stained gray? Oh, I was in the main room on a Tuesday night. I did a spot during the Black Show. What are you talking about? Yeah. And here I am all the time. So it's that type of jealousy.
Okay.
How he had an agent and I didn't. Meanwhile, I was getting spots at the Improv, the store, and the Laugh Track.
Wow.
3 months in, I was already on the board.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because I knew Gilbert Esquivel, so he put me up Mondays at the Laugh Factory. The Improv liked me, and I was a regular at the store.
Wow.
But that's all I had going on.
Right.
So I couldn't figure out the hostility of these older comics. And it was like you dealt with 3 or 4 of them from Tuesday to Thursday. Then on the weekends, they disappear and do whatever fucking shit they did. And then you dealt with another handful of them. And Charlie Hill was a good guy. Alan Stevens was a great... Alan Stevens got me on fucking Arliss opposite James Coburn.
Damn.
He saw me at the store. He's like, I got a role for you. It's coming up. Trust me. And all of a sudden, they called me. They gave me the fucking role. Charlie Hill was an Indian guy. I'll never forget him pulling me aside and going, listen, you gave me belly laughs. Keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
You know, don't get me wrong. There was 2 or 3 of them that were gentlemen, but there was 10 of them that were just there to watch you fucking fail. So they could talk about you. So that's why I give you guys all the respect. So that's what I wanted to tell you.
Thank you, man. No, I appreciate that, man.
Someday when you get older, and young guys will be there.
I'll do that.
You're going to go, you know what, man? I'm going to give these young guys the respect because I know what they go through in their daily life.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of no's, man.
Yeah.
So sometimes an older guy comes up to you and says, dog, that ain't about dick.
Yeah.
Get up tomorrow morning like you got the lottery ticket in your pocket. Watch what happens, bitch.
I remember where I heard it, man.
Bam! Fuck these motherfuckers. What up, Lee? Lee, San Diego, the 17th is already sold out.
That's awesome.
So we're thinking of adding a second show. You're going to be up in the mountains giving Mama the high hard one. Up in fucking Utah, up there, giving Mama the maminka juice, huh? What dates you got coming up, my brother?
I got coming up. I got Pittsburgh. I got Boston the 17th and 18th of this month.
Okay,
December. Sorry, I'm a little high.
Laugh Boston.
I got Laugh Boston.
That's a great club.
Yeah, Laugh Boston the 18th and 19th. Actually, I think it is.
Don't forget to go to
Legal Seafood
and tell them Lee sent you get 10% off.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
it's a great.
Yeah, done. I've heard of it.
I worked there for 2 years.
And then wait.
And I got I got Pittsburgh January 6th through 8th, I think it is.
And you got a Netflix special.
Yeah, 8th through 11th, 6th through 10th in Pittsburgh, something like that.
Which I'm proud of you because you got to shoot in your
At the
home
Improv.
state.
Thanks, yeah. And then I got the Netflix special.
Representing like a motherfucker.
New Orleans, baby, holding down the South. Trying to, man. It was awesome, man. I never felt so much love and support from my hometown and all the people I grew up with. That just came out to fucking. It just like blew my mind, man. Like it was like kind of like validated like all the fucking negative thoughts you have when you're a kid. You know, it's like, oh man, maybe these people like thought I was an okay person. You know, I don't know.
How old were you the first time you left Covington to go to New Orleans as an adventure by yourself without the parents to get your dick sucked?
Oh, 15.
Did you get your dick sucked?
Yeah. I got my dick sucked. Wasn't great, but lightly sucked pretty much by this girl.
When you were 15, you were already a man.
No. I was
but you know,
I was getting out there.
You were getting, no, but I'm talking, what was your mentality like? Having an older dad,
Oh, I knew I was very aware.
Okay.
Very aware.
And you were more aware than the kids your age. You just didn't say nothing because
Yeah.
you'd have to say why you knew these things.
Yeah, and then you seem weird, I feel like, if you try to like explain yourself.
And you've
you know?
always felt a little out of, that's the way I've always felt.
Yeah, I've always felt a little, I've always felt pretty strange.
And as you get older, you talk about it, but you still twitch. It's like, I couldn't tell these stories 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I tell now. There's no fucking way.